take us forever to get through the whole.
Do that. Oh, I need that one.
Today we are building miniature trebuchets. A trebuchet is a medieval siege machine that was used in the Middle Ages to conquer cities. It was used in the Middle Ages, the Chinese, the Mongolian Empire under Genghis Khan. He had a team of engineers that engineered these trebuchets to take over the Chinese Empire and was very successful with it. The Mongolians were outnumbered 10 to 1, reports say, or 20 to 1 in manpower, but Genghis Khan had his engineers build these trebuchets that evened the playing field, because he knew he couldn't beat them man for man. So these trebuchets would shoot large boulders over the city walls and gunpowder, and did tremendous damage to the city. So these siege machines were very effective in defeating their enemies and taking over land.
It's a really hands-on class, and most people like it. I mean, myself, I really love it because of how hands-on it is. I mean, yeah, I kind of see it on future doing this stuff and building stuff.
Because I used to be a social studies teacher a few years ago, and so I get to incorporate a lesson in social studies about the Middle Ages and give the kids a why and what these machines were actually used for and how they were used and a little history behind them. So I get to incorporate the history of the trebuchet and then build the trebuchet. So do the history and then the practical part, and I enjoy that. So they get the full picture of what's going on with the trebuchet. And a lot of them had never heard of what a trebuchet is.
Really?
So yeah, so they were just, oh, okay. So it kind of puts the whole puzzle together when you, instead of just saying, well, let's build a trebuchet, this is what you need. Now they know the history behind it, what it was used for. And that's what I try to do in here. Try to give the full picture on anything we do. It's not just, okay, go to it and build it. Let's give some history and some information about it and background knowledge to take with you out of here instead of just, hey, I built it.
The most challenging part is, I would just say trying to get all the pieces put together perfectly, because it's really hard to get the measurements right, and sometimes you'll misplace a screw or it won't go in right, so you have to redo the entire thing. So I'd say that's the most challenging part of the thing.
Thank you.